Hi, friends. I should never sing. Hi guys, I am back. It has been a long time. I think it's been about a month. If you watched my last video, you know that I thought I had a cold. Turned out I had the flu. So I have been just taking this last month, honestly, to take care of myself and to get myself healthy, and I finally feel 100%. Took me a while, but I'm back. And I'm excited to get on my cadence of a video once a week every Friday. So with that said, let's just get into today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 super simple, easy tricks for maintaining a healthy life while being a super busy person. And I'm sure all of us are busy. I think it's a really common misconception that being healthy or taking care of yourself is extra time that none of us have. But there's so many easy things you can do and sort of ease yourself into taking care of yourself. And also, time is such an illusion. Like, if you want to do something, you will find the time to do it. And that's something that I've definitely learned over the course of these last 2 to 3 years living in New York. These tips are going to sound a little bit random, but I promise they've all tremendously helped me and my life, and we can just get into it. Okay, this first one is the most random, which is why I'm doing it first, but salad dressing. I know, you're like, what the F, Paige? So I personally have never liked salad dressings, like store-bought ones. It's more of a taste preference for me. I never liked them. And then, having been researching and learning over the past few years about like health and wellness, they're full of hidden sugars, sodium, chemicals, just a lot of stuff that none of us want or need in our bodies. So it's like you're eating a salad, and I love salad. I'm really weird about salad. Like, I wake up hungover and I crave a salad. It's weird. The point of this spiel is that making salad dressing is so easy. It is like the easiest thing in the world, and I have a go-to sort of like base that I always use, and then from there you can add any seasonings you want, flavors you want. You can really jazz it up, and again, it takes literally under 30 seconds. So you can make it every month because it really lasts in your fridge up to a month. You can make it every week. I honestly just make it in the mornings before I go to work, so I'll make my salad the night before, wake up, whip up this dressing, and then just top my salad so that by the time I get to work, it's like nice and wilted and sort of seeped into my salad. So I am going to show you guys what I like to use, and again, feel free to make it your own in any way that you want. Welcome to my kitchen. We are going to make salad dressing. I got my hair up on my face. I'm ready to do it. I think for the sake of showing you guys, I'm going to actually be making enough probably for like a week. So I'm going to get my handy dandy mason jar, olive oil. You will need a vinegar of choice. My favorite is unfiltered apple cider vinegar. It's really good for you. It's good for your gut. It like balances out your pH levels, all that fun stuff. So I know a lot of people actually take shots of apple cider vinegar every morning, but I don't need to because I have it in my salad dressing. So, and it tastes good the way that I do it. Some of this, a little bit of something sweet. I like a little bit of sweetness to sort of balance out the bitterness of the vinegar. So I use agave nectar. Probably switch to like maple syrup or something a little bit more natural, because I thought agave was natural, but apparently it's not. But I'm going to do a little more research and I'll get back to you guys. So for now, we're going to use agave. And then this is kind of where you can jazz it up. So I like to use some garlic powder, which I have here. You could use like a balsamic vinegar. You could use, sometimes I use lemon mixed in there. Sometimes I do mustard if I want more like a creamier sort of dressing. You can add mustard and emulsify it in, and it's really like, again, more of like a creamy sort of dressing. But this is my base, which is what I said I would show you, so I'm gonna stick to the basics. But basically, you want to start by adding equal parts oil and vinegar. You could use coconut oil, avocado oil would be so good. So I just put about like that much olive oil. It's to like the first little line in my mason jar, and now I'm going to get myself to the second line with the vinegar. Like so. Kind of feel like I'm doing a science experiment, but I'm not. Okay. Then I like to add a touch, like literally, and that's why I feel fine about it being agave, a touch, this tiniest bit of sweetener. That's it. Some salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. So. That. Close it. Nice and tight. I'm always scared it's gonna go like flying. And that, my friends, is my salad dressing. How easy is that? And it's so good. Like, it's literally delicious. So, try it. Love it. The key is equal parts oil, vinegar. So you could do like, if I was just making it individually for the day, you could do like 1 tablespoon of oil, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, a teaspoon of sweetener or agave maple syrup, whatever you want your sweetener to be. If I was adding mustard, I'd just do like a little spoonful, but just taste it, you know? And if you're like, ooh, that's too sweet, then add more oil and vinegar. If you think that it's too vinegary, add more oil. So that's it. I'm gonna put it in my fridge and have it ready for my week. Cooking page. If you follow me on Instagram or if you've seen my last videos, you know I am a TJ's gal. So Trader Joe's has changed the game for me. It's first and foremost the cheapest grocery store in all of New York, and when I was a student back in LA, I felt the same way there too. So it's super convenient and super inexpensive, which is just a win-win. And I feel like at most other grocery stores, convenient items like pre-cut or pre-washed vegetables can be way more expensive than they need to be, which is why I used to stay away from them. But at Trader Joe's, they're really affordable, and there's a ton of other things too that Trader Joe's offers in their frozen section, in their snack section, that just, again, makes my life so easy. So I am going to show you guys some of the items that I get every single week that are my go-tos to make my life easier. Thank you, Trader Joe's. Thanks. All right, guys, let's show you some of the things I got from Trader Joe's actually today. So again, these are just some staples I usually get, but there's so much that you can find there for really inexpensive. I would say that my typical grocery runs about $40 a week. Today, I think it was closer to like $70 because I was out of a lot of things, but for $40, even $70 a week, that's pretty phenomenal. So first, again, the pre-cut and washed vegetables. So this is just what I happened to get this week, but it's an asparagus saute. It's an asparagus saute. It's an asparagus saute with onions and mushrooms. So you can see it comes all pre-cut. Let's be real, when I get home from work after a long day, I don't want to cut an onion. I just don't. So this makes it super easy. I probably will just cook this up with some olive oil, tomato sauce, throw it in with like a red lentil pasta, call it a day. So love that. And there's so many similar options that they do that are pre-cut, pre-washed, super simple. So that's great. Another example from the vegetable aisle is this, which is just some shelled edamame. So it comes like this, which is great for tossing into a salad, for snacking on. Again, nobody wants to boil and peel their own edamame because we have lives, right? So, no. Next up, for some frozen items, I love their frozen packs of brown rice. This is already pre-cooked. All you have to do is poke a few holes in it, pop it in the microwave for like 3 minutes, and you have perfectly cooked brown rice. They also make, I think, jasmine rice and quinoa. So again, this just happens to be my favorite, but you can make grain bowls. You can use this really for anything. It's just brown rice, so nice. I actually ate this for lunch today, so there's a little bit missing, but I picked up this riced cauliflower stir fry. The ingredients are really clean. It is delicious. I just scrambled up 1 egg and 2 whites and put this together sort of like a fried rice. I added some sriracha And I also added some coconut aminos, which is basically just a gluten-free version of soy sauce. So delicious. And there's so many other things from their frozen section I just don't have today, but I usually pick like one experimental thing a week. So that was this week. They have cauliflower pizza crust. I love all of their frozen vegetables. They have like frozen fire roasted peppers that are so good in an omelet. They have fire roasted corn, just like not your typical frozen vegetables. They have a little bit of oomph in them, which I really like. And for the most part, just double check, but for the most part the ingredients are clean. The only thing I would keep an eye on in Trader Joe's frozen section is sodium, because some of the items have a lot of sodium, but we're okay if we're in a rush, you know? Just don't add any more salt. The next thing, I have definitely not been like vegetarian. I've just been trying to be a little bit more conscious about how much animal protein I'm eating. So I try to only have like one animal protein a day, and I try to even limit it like throughout the week. So for instance, I had eggs today, so I'm probably not going to eat or try not to eat too much meat like later on in my day. So I've been really liking tofu. I personally have always liked tofu. I actually like the consistency, which a lot of people don't, but these baked tofus that Trader Joe's has are so delicious. There's this teriyaki flavor, and there's also a sriracha flavor, so you can snack on it, you can cut it up and put it in a salad, cut it up and make like a stir fry out of it, make like a teriyaki bowl, which is what I'm planning to do for lunch this week. So many options that you could do with this, and it's just so easy because all you have to do is cut it up. Last but not least, I've showed this in my previous video, these little adorable coconut oil packs. I am obsessed with coconut oil. I put it in my hair, I put it on my face, I put it on my body. For cooking oil, I put it in my coffee. I'm like literally weirdly obsessed. So these again are these little individual packs. So coconut oil again is great like in your coffee instead of creamer. It's great if you're traveling and you need like a makeup remover. Throw one of these in your bag and it's immediately like emulsifies all of your makeup. It's the best. If you are going somewhere like an Airbnb and you don't want to have to buy like a full cooking oil, you could use these little packs. They're just super convenient and I always have them on hand. So let's get really real for a second and honest, and let me just tell you guys, I have really not been to the gym because I've been so sick. But that being said, since starting my new job, I commute to Brooklyn now, and I used to be a nighttime gym person because the gym was on my way home from work. Now that is not the case. The gym's a little bit out of the way and I need to get there in the mornings or I'm not going at all. It's just how it works for me, at least during the week. So I have this weird thing going on in my life where I get up for my gym alarm. I'm up, I'm ready, roaring and ready to go. I just physically cannot get myself to leave my apartment. It's cold, it's snowing, it's dark outside. It's an 8-block walk. It's like 10 minutes, but that 10 minutes just seems like time lost for me. So cue my next tip, which is Pop Sugar Fitness. So they have a YouTube channel and it is the best, and they have different workout videos. I think they have a new one at least every week. So there's probably 200 plus videos. They range in time, so you could do like a 15-minute workout, 30-minute workout. They go up to an hour. They have celebrity trainers that are always featured. So it's like a Tuesday morning and I'm working out with J-Lo's trainer. Like, yes, who wouldn't want that? So Trader Joe's. I'm still thinking about Trader Joe's. So Pop Sugar Fitness has been a huge lifesaver for me because, again, I wake up in the morning, I don't want to go to the gym, I roll out my yoga mat and do a quick little workout literally right over there. So it's a great way to get sweaty, get moving in the morning, and not have to worry about losing the extra time to get yourself to and from the gym. So I will link Pop Sugar below. I'll actually link some of my favorite recent workouts that I've done, but please use it. Tell me how you like them, and yeah. I'm so weird. A huge focus for me these past few weeks has been boosting my immune system. So I really wasn't taking any supplements, to be honest. I was one of those people who thought I could kind of just eat my way to get the nutrients I needed. But turns out that's not true. And you need to take the right supplements for your own body and your own self so you can get your blood work done, see what you're deficient in. But I will bet you most of us, all of us, are deficient in B12, and B12 is like the holy grail of vitamins. It's good for your hair, skin, nails, energy levels. I actually was listening to a podcast with Lauren Everarts, I can't say her last name, sorry, of The Skinny Confidential. She is a babe. I'm literally obsessed with her, and her and her husband have a podcast, and I've been listening to it like every morning while I get ready for work, and I'm learning so much. So she was explaining how she takes liquid B12, and it's basically a more concentrated version of what you would take in a pill form. And it comes in like this little dropper bottle. I'll show you the exact one that I buy, but it's organic, and I basically, in the mornings when I wake up, I'm extremely dehydrated and I need a glass of water. Like, I'm always dehydrated, but especially in the morning. So what I've been doing to make it super simple and super quick for myself, I pour myself that first glass of water, I drop in my liquid B12. I've also been dropping in chlorophyll, which is another amazing superfood that really just like makes you glow from the inside in, and it's also green, so it's kind of like cool to be drinking something green in the morning. I don't know, I just like feel good about myself. But those two things together in a cup of water are basically like taking a shot of espresso or having an energy drink. It just like gives me this immediate jolt of energy. I feel ready to take on my workout, my yoga routine, whatever it is I'm doing that morning. I'm just like roaring and ready to go. I've also been taking spirulina tablets that I actually got at Trader Joe's, because that's another amazing superfood. Chlorophyll is actually in spirulina, but there's a ton of other things and antioxidants and just like amazing benefits for you in whether you take it in powder form or pill form. So I've been popping 2 of those, which I'll show you as well. And that is like my holy grail of morning supplements that give me an energy boost, make me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm just starting my day off on the right foot. So let me show you how I make this little morning concoction. So as somebody who has suffered from insomnia for a long time, I happen to know that none of these tricks will hold true if you do not get enough sleep. I am one of those people who literally requires 7 hours of sleep at the least. I was gonna say the most, but that's not true. At the least. So if I can get 8 hours, 9 hours, I'm like a happy human. I don't know what it is. I think my whole family is kind of like that. We're just like sleep people. And I always am baffled by the people who could sleep 3-4 hours and wake up and like do anything. I literally need at least 7 hours to feel and to talk and act like a normal human. So again, cue insomnia issues, just not a good mix for me. I was sleeping through my workouts, I was feeling groggy at work and really just depressed and not myself because I wasn't sleeping. So basically what I know about myself is that I at night tend to sort of rev up. So I'll start thinking about everything I have going on, especially when I get into bed. And it really stems from anxiety, to be totally honest with you, but I've been trying to do yoga, I try meditation, but it really doesn't work. So what I found is it's called Calm, and it's an app, and it's free, but you can pay for certain meditations within the app. But what I've been doing that I've actually really loved is they have these, it sounds so weird, but they have these bedtime stories for adults. So basically what it is a narrated story. It's super soothing, calming. All of them have different like sounds, and the themes are oriented to sleep and relaxation. So I've really liked that because it's more, I mean, I know meditation is meant to be mindless, but I'm not thinking about, okay, like I should be meditating or I should be relaxing. I'm just listening to a bedtime story, and I swear to God, I've never gotten to an end. I don't know how any of them end because I always fall asleep. So it's honestly, again, sounds so weird and cheesy, but don't knock it till you try it. If you can't sleep, try Calm. I like to put my diffuser on, put a few drops of lavender oil in my diffuser on my pillow, really just snuggle up, get told a little bedtime story, and sayonara. So, all right guys, those are a few, again, of my tips and tricks for being healthy, sort of like from the inside out. I think that, again, all of these things for me make me feel good, and that in turn, I think, makes me look good, act good, feel my best. So again, none of them take more than a little bit of time, and they're easy to sort of work into your everyday routine. If you are, you know, really wanting to start working out, like maybe just try the pop sugar workouts like once, twice a week, and kind of go from there. I wouldn't try all these things at once, just see what works best for you. But again, I hope that this is helpful, and I'm excited to share more with you guys. I never really know how to end these, so bye.